Farm Guy here, and in this video we're going to look at all the things I missed in my first update video to the Lizard Colossus Harvesters pack by Chris S. and Riley S. on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm back here on the Georgia Farms map because there is a bunch of stuff I missed in the last update video. This is for update 5000, which was a vineyard update, and we covered all the vineyard. We actually covered all the things that were listed on the update, but there was a lot of hidden update things or things that were updated, just a whole whack of them. And I want to thank, in part, thank Carl Wolf, one of my viewers, mentioned that, hey, you missed something. And I said, no, I don't think I missed anything. I covered everything on the update. Well, he was right and I was right. We were both right, but I did miss something. And it is a long list. So shall we start with the one thing that was mentioned quite a bit and asked was about cutting grass, and Mr. Chris S. Kindly advised me that the forage header actually also mowed grass. So let's take a look at it first. So what do we got here? I have the forage harvester. Now there was a slight change to the forage harvester that I just noticed now. I should have noticed before. Discharge speed, standard or unrealistic. I would highly recommend switching that to unrealistic if you're using this setup, because you're going to be pushing a lot of product through this thing, and you just want it as fast as possible. Other than that, I think everything has stayed the same with the Colossus 6000. Now, if we bounce out of there and go down to forage harvester headers, let us find the Colossus ones, and here they are. Here are the two forage harvester headers. Now, the first one here, the Titan Forager, is basically the standard in-game one. I'm not sure which one it's I think it's the Crone. It is a where's the Crone one? It's a clone of the Crone, as you can see here, the Crone X Collect. Sorry, it's right beside each other. But much cheaper, of course, but pretty standard stuff, a little bit faster, 10 miles per hour, etc. That's not what's really different. It's just the color configurations, and it's a little bit better. If we look at the Titan Forager Unrealistic, now the one thing I noticed down there in the bottom, corn and grass. So grass is also something you can use to mow. You can use this to mow grass. Yes, indeed, at 45 miles per hour. So, but that's not all. If we come in here and we look at this, the first configuration is working width. Standard, 25 meter unrealistic or 50 meter unrealistic. And then we have the crop guides, red, green, blue, yellow, etc. White. Let's go with, it doesn't matter. And then all the colors, of course, all the wonderful colors, you can change it. The colors haven't really changed, but this working width has. So let's hop in here and start it up, get our help window on, and drive forward a little bit here. And as you can see, I've set it up, and here is our, if we turn the lights on, it's the guides are glowing. Yes, indeed. This is something, I can't believe I missed this, but there is so much with that update. Right, so what's going on with this? Well, if we turn it on and place it down, it won't mow meadow grass. As you can see here, it's not going to mow meadow grass. But if you have planted a grass field, look at that. Yeah. And the worker is running it. Yes, you can hire a worker on a actual field. It won't cut meadow grass, like I said, but look here, we're gonna watch them turn around, and I would have expected maybe something to go wrong here, but no, indeed. The worker, this is obviously the 50-meter working width, but as you can see here, within a half a meter, it's just, I hesitate to even say anything. It is slightly off by a half a meter, but that is totally inconsequential to what we actually got here. So that's the first unbelievably incredible thing. Now L1 and X to fold the header, and that makes those little markers go away when you fold it. So unfold it, and they'll automatically pop out when you unfold it. So no worries there as to how to make those little markers appear. If you turn the lights on, they glow as well. So just so you know that. Really nice. All right, so let's unfold that. So that's not all. I mean, obviously this is a forage harvester header. Let's we're going to dump this grass out, but there's going to be a lot of grass dumping out of here. But I just want to show you that, yes, this, excuse me, I got to sneeze. Right, I'm sure you didn't want to hear that. So let's just get rid of this. Oh my, that's a lot of... Yes, this trailer is absolutely, yeah, you can put a lot of grass in this trailer. All right, so it's not just, obviously it's not just grass you can harvest with this. Let's go over the sunflowers here. As a forage harvester, yeah. So, oops. Let's hire a worker, and we're going at 50. Yeah, so all good at the 45 miles per hour with this. You can, you're going to, yeah, you're going to create a whole heap of, you're going to clear a field in rapid time. Now, of course, you can set that to a smaller width, the 10 or 25 meter width. So if you don't like the really wide one, that's okay. You can adjust it to a smaller width. Now, that's not it. Like I said, what was mentioned was the corn headers. So let's take a look, another look at the standard corn headers. And as you might realize by now, it's the unrealistic one we have here. And working width, we have standard 2550. And we also have the unrealistic crop guides. So, yes, as you can imagine, my mind being blown, of course, these guys just, even when they don't even say there's something new, there's something new. Let's turn this on, lower it. So, of course, it's unfolded right now. L1 and X folds it. And as you fold it, the side markers go away. So unfold it. You got to wait a little bit. It's a bit of a process to unfold, but there they are. Turn the lights on, and they glow. Lower the header, turn on the machine, and away you go. Look at that. Now, yes, it, yeah. How can you complain about that? We're now into PC land on console. This is absolutely incredible. Now, there is a slight, this is where the discharge from the, usually this is, you see the whole ground covered like this because it's the chaff from the back of the combine. Of course, corn does not leave a windrow, so because of the width of the harvest is so much wider than the spread of the discharge. That's why you see this difference in color. So it's like, oh my goodness, that yeah, hands down the widest corn header now in game on console. But wait, that's not all. We still have more to go. Let's turn that off. How about grain headers? Well, let's take a look at those. And here we are, the Colossus one. So we have the Titan header, which is basically just a modified base game header. But we got the Titan header Unreal, and yes, look at that, standard or 50. So this one only has standard or 50 with the markers. But if we go over to the Titan Draper Unreal, we have standard, we have 25 or 50. So we have two choices there, 25 or 50. And then the markers, again, if you want to see the little guides, the crop guides, you can choose your color and whether they're on or not off as well. Now this one, it does not unfold, so as soon as you get it, well, actually it does unfold because this one actually has built-in trailers. So you have the built-in trailer, the markers go away. If you fold it and you fold up the trailer bits, then you have the markers. And I have barley in here right now. I got a barley field over here. And just to briefly demonstrate how this all works, we'll turn it on. I have the straw swath on too, so you're going to get quite a large straw swath from this, as you could imagine. But it's not it's not to the point where it's unreasonable, because of how they have set up the discharge, where it immediately starts discharging the straw, so you're not ending up with a huge pile of straw at the end of your field. And as you can see, the worker is perfect in its turnaround, and there it is, lines up perfectly, and you get a really nice straw swath. And he stops quite quickly at the end, and look at that, you have a really nice swath, not too big of a pile at the end. So again, amazing, 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 massive, yeah. All right, so let's quickly move on here. So what else? What other wonderful things did they done? Well, if we come over here, and I have a Beet Harvester with a beet header. Yes, Beet Harvester. Let's take a look at the harvesters first. Under Beet Technology, there it is. The root harvester, so that will do, actually this will do for all of the root crops, even the new premium expansion DLC, root crops, carrot, parsnips, and red beets. And we have, I don't think anything's changed in here necessarily, except for maybe pricing, the price of the unit. But other than that, that's gone unchanged. What we do want to look at is the, where is it? The Beet Technology, yes. So, sugar beet header, that's the standard, just a modified standard one. We have the unrealistic one here. Working width, yes indeed, we have standard 10, 20, and 50 meter unrealistic with markers. Oh my, yes, yes indeed. And which I have this then outfitted. Now, if you fold the header, the markers go away. And unfolding the header, the markers appear. Turn your lights on and they light up. And we're going to send it to the end of this row here. We're going to turn on the machine and set the worker off, and away we go. Now, if that doesn't speed up your root crop harvest, nothing will. Now let's see what he does turning around. And it looks like he's doing just fine. Of course, I have this on a smaller capacity, so it's going to fill up really fast. I would highly recommend the larger capacity. And as he comes down, look at that. Perfect. Just perfect. And there we go. We have filled up our Beet Harvester. Now this is the same for all the crops. Like I said, there's a header, there's an Unreal and Unreal width header available for all the various root crops. So if you're looking for that, it's there. It's there to be had. Now, that's not all. There is one more now looking at this, I'm not sure I actually found everything, but there is one last item, and you may recognize this. This is the cotton harvester. Now, what has changed with this? Well, you can imagine what has changed with this. So let's just go ahead and look at it and find it under cotton technology. So of course we have the just the slightly modified base game one here, the John Deere variant, and then we have the Harvester Unrealistic. That's the one we actually want to look at because working width. Yes, you guessed it, standard 15, 25, or 50 meter unrealistic working width. Then we have the race edition. Those I think has not changed with the horsepower and speed. And wheels, additional lights. I don't think anything else is set up, but what has really changed, of course, as mentioned, is the working width. Now, when you hop in this thing, the first thing you do, L1, you want to unfold it, but it's going to say folding is not allowed while the tool is filled. And it's like, what's going on here? So I think there's a little bit, just a tiny bit of a glitch there. However, not to worry, L1 and circle, lower the harvester, it will unfold it. So if you are yeah, if you're wondering how that all works, then yeah, don't worry about that. We are all good. We should all be good to go now. So let's turn on. And did we? I don't know if there's. Now wait a minute. I thought, is there additional lights, extra work lights? I don't think this one. You know what? I don't think this one has the. We have the working width, but we don't have the little marker. Unless it's, yeah, I don't think we have the marker lights, but let's turn it on and drive forward. Sorry, it was turned on. There we go. Turn it on, drive forward, and hire a worker, and look at that. You want to clear off a large cotton field in a hurry. Whoa, I guess I better set it to, let me see here. Let's turn on automatic drop. Right. Think it, let's try it a little bit more. This one has got me very curious because it's spitting out these bales really fast, and it's filling up a little faster than it can spit out the bales. And this wasn't even, this wasn't, well, the update to the cotton harvester was never even mentioned anywhere that I remember. Let's see what he does now when I got automatic drop on. It might need a little bit of a tweak. It's just harvesting cotton so fast. Oh yeah, it's With the worker, it might, yeah, you're gonna have to babysit a little bit, which is not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but you're gonna have to, yeah, turn it on. Yeah. So, hey, it's understandable that there's, oops, that there's a little bit of, let's see, what is this? Yeah, wow. It's just harvesting cotton so fast, the baling process just can't keep up with it. If that's that, I never thought I'd have that problem before. So now it is. So, anyways, Mr. Chris and Riley S., if you're watching this, that perhaps is something you might look at. Maybe I'm not sure what the solution to that is. Maybe speeding up the discharge, how fast the bale comes out, or maybe increase the size, the bale size. I don't know if that's gonna, yeah, if you do that, it's gonna mess up other things, possibly mess up other things, because the bale size for the cotton harvester is then the automatic, the bale, the auto bale loading trailers might not recognize a odd sized bale. So yeah, yeah, wow. Just what else can I say but wow. Yeah, there you go. Another surprise addition to this whole update. Wow, and there you go. That's part two. The all the things I missed in the last update video for the Colossus, the Lizard Colossus Harvester Pack by Chris S. and Riley S. Even more awesome than I thought it was before, and it was already beyond awesome. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your comments and questions. It really helps out everybody. It helps me out because, well, as you can see, I do miss things. So thanks again to Carl Wolf for his question, and everyone else that that mentioned, had questions or said, hey, what about this or what about that. I really appreciate it. I really do. And there you go. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game. So till the next one, bye for now.